The first person you need to learn how to love is yourself. Hello, my name's Roberta. I stand before you as a strong, confident woman. This has been a long road of self-discovery and self-improvement. I used to think that every single person in the world was perfect except for me. And I felt dumb and useless and stupid and inferior, all of things that are not good to feel. I couldn't imagine why anybody would want to have a relationship with me because I had nothing to offer, whether it be a friendship or a romantic relationship. That is until I discovered a book called The Five Languages of Love. And it's a and I started the book to learn how to love other people because I have I have three boys and all of them love differently, and I wanted to learn how to love them, and so they felt loved. But what I discovered was how to love myself, which was awesome. And I have four goals for this speech. The first is obviously learning to love yourself. The second one, learning to love yourself as a whole. The second one is learning to love yourself so you can move forward and love others. The third is that it takes work and you have to learn, and that it's not it's a learned, confidence is a learned trait. Love is a learned trait. And fourth, realize what you have to offer the world is amazing and unique. So those are my four objectives. First of all, I like to read, so naturally I turned to books when I wanted to improve upon myself, and I found this book, and it's called The Five Languages of Love by Gary Chapman. And in this book, I mean, it was a $9 book, and the information within it is priceless. It's worn and tattered from being used so much. I lend it to people and I make sure I get it back and all that. The second is understanding how you love so you can move forward and love other people. In this book, Gary outlines 5 languages of love. The first one is words of affirmation. Do you feel love by compliments and words of appreciation? Love language number 2 is quality time. Do you feel loved when somebody spends time with you? Love language number 3 is receiving gifts. Do you feel most loved when you're receiving little tokens of gift that's, you think that somebody's thinking of you, whether it be jewelry or whatever. Love language number 4 is acts of service. Acts of service. And that is, do you feel loved when somebody does something for you, whether it's washing clothes or doing dishes or whatever, just to help you out? Do you feel loved with acts of service? And love language number 5 is physical touch. Do you feel most loved when somebody touches you in a kind way? So those are the 5 languages of love that you'll go through in the book, and obviously each has its own chapter and it goes in depth of how it is. My favorite chapter is number 9, which is the self-discovery of your own love language. Mine is quality time. I feel most loved when people will spend their time with me. So mine is quality of time. And let me see here. Learning how you feel love, and so you can move forward and completely love somebody else. And the thing is, whether it be a spouse or a child or a friend, a sister, a brother, a parent, everybody needs and feels love differently, including yourself. So, okay, we're going to move on to number 3. Self-confidence it's a learned trait. And first thing you need to learn when you're working on self-confidence is learning to love yourself, period. And that's not an easy task. People, that's probably harder than most. Everybody can always see their own faults, and they're their hardest critic. So, but every single person on this planet is insecure about something. I mean, you're not the only one. You know, the person sitting next to you or the in front of you, they feel insecure about something as well. And knowing that you're not alone is huge, you know. And then number 4, once you have learned to love yourself, you know how amazing and unique you are as a person, and that no one else can offer to the world what you offer the world. So building self-esteem is not an easy task, or a walk in the park. The first step is the hardest step, which is learning to love yourself. The second step is learning how you love so you can love other people. The third step is being willing to learn and applying your changes to your everyday life. And the fourth one is once the confidence trait is learned, and you got to be willing to learn and last understand how amazing being unique really is. So and remember, nobody can love you until you love yourself. Thank you.